And the Tunisian television announces Said wins the Tunisian presidency by a landslide. Welcome back. Coinciding with the 46th anniversary of the October War victory, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi attended the 31st Cultural Symposium of the Armed Forces, dubbed October Determination and Challenge, at the International Manara Conference Center in New Cairo on Sunday. The details are in the upcoming report.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi attended the 31st Cultural Symposium of the Armed Forces, dubbed October Determination and Challenge, at the International Manara Conference Center in New Cairo on Sunday, which was coincided with the 46th anniversary of October War's victory. Addressing the attendees, President al-Sisi touched on several issues as economic challenges that aid facing the nation, war against terrorism, Renaissance Dam, water issues, and the aggression on Syria. He stressed that Egyptians should be aware of challenges which face the nation. President al-Sisi resembled the ongoing war in Sinai with a war of attrition, warning against attempts to destroy the image of the armed forces. He affirmed that the army is waging a ferocious battle against terrorism in Sinai while battling to build the state and achieve progress. The head of state noted that the army did not request any donations from people to build the nation's capabilities, like what happened in 1967. The president said that today Egypt is the solid, strong wall that has stood to face the waves of danger and terrorism that affected our entire region, destroying and affecting millions of its inhabitants, causing fear, displacement, murder, and the loss of the future. He reiterated that Egyptians have proved again that they have a will stronger than their enemies' expectations, and they will always be closely connected with their state and institutions to form together one bloc that will never be broken. Meanwhile, President al-Sisi announced that he and Ethiopia's Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed would hold talks in Russia on the so-called Renaissance Dam under construction on the Nile River to discuss the subject to move forward without giving a date. He expressed hope that the issue would be resolved, ensuring that filling the dam's reservoir and its operation would not seriously harm Egypt. President al-Sisi said the government had a plan through 2037 worth 900 billion Egyptian pounds to overcome water poverty, which includes building huge seawater desalination plants and sewage triple treatment plants. According to President al-Sisi, Egypt had already spent 200 billion pounds on the plan and would spend from 70 to 100 billion more next year. During Sunday's symposium, President al-Sisi honored former Armed Forces Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Abdurrab bin Nabi Hafiz for his efforts while leading the Infantry Mechanics Troop 16 during the 6th of October War. He also honored Army Commandos member Ahmed Fawzi, who was injured in Sinai. El-Sisi also honored the actors of the Corridor or Al-Mamar film, which offered a glimpse on events during the war, saying the film was a beautiful message for Egyptians with a performance that reflected the Egyptian spirit.
Assistant Foreign Minister for the African Affairs, Ambassador Hamdi Loza, held a meeting with the ambassadors of Germany, Italy and China, whose companies are working on the Renaissance Dam. During the meeting, Ambassador Loza expressed Egyptian resentment at the work of those companies in the project, despite the studies and the reports on the economic, social and environmental negative impact of the dam on Egypt and their pre-knowledge of the stalemate of the Egyptian-Ethiopian negotiations. He clarified that the inability to conduct accurate studies and to agree on the filling and the operational process of the dam is considered an Ethiopian breach to the obligations according to the Good Intention Declaration signed between both countries and the stipulations of the international laws. He also stressed that the international community should bear its responsibility in asserting the Ethiopian full commitment to the principle of averting fatal harm to the Egyptian interests while working to reach a comprehensive settlement that guarantees the water rights. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry arrived in the Austrian capital Vienna at the beginning of an Eastern European tour that will take him to Croatia, Lithuania and Latvia. Foreign Ministry spokesman, Councillor Ahmed Hafez, said that the top diplomat will give a lecture in Austria on the Egyptian foreign policy and will head to Zagreb to meet with the Croatian president, its prime minister and his counterpart. He added that Shoukry will also head the Egyptian delegation during the Egyptian-Lithuanian bilateral committee meeting and will wrap up his tour with a visit to Latvia, where he will be holding a meeting with the Latvian president, parliament speaker and his counterpart. The Syrian army has sent troops to confront the Turkish aggression